Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Shijaku Games. I know y'all heard the rumors that we may possibly have PlayStation 3 games coming to the PlayStation 5. To me, it's like a bittersweet news because we all know the plight of not having physical games. So my guess is this all is probably going to be a digital affair. But I would much prefer it be a physical game or maybe an HD version of it or an updated version like they're doing to Lollipop Chainsaw and also Shadows of the Damned. We're getting physical copies of these updated games. And I was thinking to myself, there was a couple of games, and I made a video of this before, as I would like to see to get the physical HD or updated version, because we're all about physical copies. And I also heard that other rumor too that Sony's trying to say that they're running out of disc. They're trying to steer us into digital. I'm not for that. I'm all for having a physical game. I have a physical copy of Mario Bros. What if they did that to that? Let's just say like it was only a digital version of that game. And when the service is not working anymore, you don't have that game anymore. I don't like that. This shouldn't be the future of games. We need to support physical copies. This digital age, I don't know what they're steering us to, but when it comes to having games to a service, that is not a good idea. Because services don't last forever. A physical copy does, as long as you take care of it. But I digress. There's a couple of games that was on PlayStation 3 that I thought would be awesome to have a physical copy of. And the prime example of just having a digital copy of something and there's no physical copy of it, it was a game called Harmony of Despair. A lot of people played it on the PlayStation 3 and some people played it on the 360. But there's no physical copy of this game. You can't go to the store and buy this game. It's impossible. Why not give this the physical treatment? Come on, Konami. Yeah, I got some serious heat y'all been sleeping on. I know you lost Kojima. That was your fault. But now you wanted to deal with him again? Y'all burn your bridges with that. That man was genius. He put y'all on the map. Y'all still have Silent Hill. Y'all still have Gradius. Y'all still have Castlevania. Y'all still got some heat and y'all sleeping on it. I don't know why y'all not making these releases. Castlevania Harmony of Desire is a multiplayer game that you can play with your friends, multiple levels. You can play different characters within Castlevania lore. Definitely a love letter to fans of Castlevania. Besides, the whole multiplayer vibe is something different that a lot of players haven't really experienced with Castlevania. I don't see why this is not a thing anymore, especially a physical copy of it. Number 2 on the list is, it was really a surprise to find this game. And judging from it's a movie-based game, you didn't think it was going to be good, but it's actually way better than the movie. And that's really crazy. It's an oddity. And that's why the price has not gone down on this game. The game is X-Men Origins Wolverine Uncaged Edition. Now, if you are a fan of Wolverine, you need to play this game. This is no holds barred action, seeing his body get damaged and you see it grow back, you see his skeleton. You really need to play this game. If you love Wolverine, you love action games, play this game. It has it all. Now, the third game on my list is a little niche. When I played the game, I really had a good time. It was very different and unique for the type of game it was. It was called Tokyo Jungle. Basically, the world ended and all common house pets, different animals that broke out of the zoo, is pretty much like the survival of the fittest with the animals. You got like Pomeranians attacking giraffes and stuff and being like everyone's primal and the law of the jungle applies. Very unique game, really hard to explain, but you really have to experience the game, and I really enjoyed every bit of what I played of it. And I would love to see an HD version of that. Mind having a copy for my PlayStation 5. There's 2 in this number 4. I played some of it, one of the play machines you walk by in the game store. War for Cybertron and The Fall of Cybertron. You can't really find these games anywhere. I believe there was multiplayer on these 2 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Probably the best Transformer games I've ever played in a long time. Definitely you need to get your hands on these games. If you try to get the physical PS3 versions of these games, you're paying a pretty penny for these games, just like you did for the ones up top too as well. As I said, I would love to see an updated, polished version of these 2 games. Make it a twofer. Have it with Megatron's head, metal casing, or Optimus Prime's head, or have the truck. I mean, it sells itself. Who wouldn't want to buy that? Just have it with a special model of them fighting. I'll pay for that. Let it be $200. It'll be right there on my shelf. And the last game, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I think I mentioned this game before. It's worth mentioning again because this balls to the wall action. I would love to see a more polished version of this. It was really a surprise because I didn't think I would like it at first because
Raiden was the main character.
I didn't like him that much. I thought he was just a fake silver fox. In this game, you want to see more of him. It's complete badass. Everything, the music, the action, the dialogue. You know, some of the dialogue is so cheesy, but it works. They took liberties with the lore, and it's sad that it didn't go anywhere. What about you? You heard about the rumor. Is there any other games, regardless of being on PlayStation 3,
Is there any other games that you would love to see a physical copy of? Comment on the bottom. Thanks for listening and peace.
My life. This is my life. It's mine to own. This is my life. Blessed with the microphone. This is my life. You need to get yours. This is my life. Death's gonna knock at your door. This is my life. I got so much to